How is it going? Boys and girls, darbiie here, and as you can see, all of my gods are just fucking gone again. I don't know why that bug keeps happening, but sometimes I'll load up the game and I just won't have access to, like, anything, and then all of my settings will be reset. As you see, I reset everything, but I don't remember what my sensitivity was on. So I'm going to turn that up one more, actually. So we're going to play on 10.9 sensitivity and see if that feels correct, because like I said, I lost every one of my gods, basically, and then all of my settings reset for the 4th time. I don't know what causes that, or anything, but it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. But nonetheless, welcome back, boys and girls, to another ranked 1v1 duel video, and today we're just playing some Naja, because, something I've noticed recently is, I think I can go horrific. Horrific feels really good here, actually. Sash horrific. So even if they beads it, I can still, like, get away. Because really, how you play Naja and how you play against Naja is all about Naja ult. So, if, you know, Naja lanes an ult on you and you don't beads it, you probably are going to lose the fight. If Naja lanes an ult on you and then you beads this, you beads this sash and get baited, Naja probably is going to win the fight. But if you successfully beats Naja ult, you'll probably win the fight. How you just beat him by, you know, sashing and or beadsing the ult, not the sash, but the ult, and then just full committing on top of him, and he usually dies. There's sometimes he can get lucky crits and still win the fight, but more often than not, if you successfully beads the ult and then full commit, a lot of times you can just kill him. So, I feel like against someone like Shiblanke, who can easily kill me after beadsing my ult, just horrificing his damage and just trying to survive feels like the best play. Plus, just trying to get a horrific and get a kill off of it seems really worth it. Alright, that's everything he has. We're just gonna go get the minis over here off of this blue. Okay. Somehow that big auto hit the little minion and did damage to the big one. Again, a coin boss here because it's going to do a lot of damage. He had a really good juke. Okay, I did press horrific there. My relics might have changed to not being instant cast, which is also really annoying. He dashed in, I turned around, and I clicked A. But I guess maybe the stupid game glitching and resetting everything reset my relics as well. Like, cause sometimes you have to double tap relics on some settings. I usually do instant cast relics. So I think that the reset actually just kind of dropped me that kill, which is unfortunate. I don't even know how to change that, to be fair. I don't know what setting it is to change it, but nonetheless, if you find yourself enjoying this video, make sure to let me know by subscribing. And if you really want to go the extra mile and support the channel, you know, memberships and super chats are available, but the ¡1 thing you could do to support the channel right now is just hang out with me till the end. That's genuinely the best way you can support me. His dash is down. He does have beads. I'd love to get his beads here. That's kind of wild that he didn't beads that. I get free rock if he doesn't beat that and I ult it. I'm shocked that hit me too. There we go. He played that really, really well, but then got scared from the horrific, which is exactly what I wanted. That, right, the way he just played, that's exactly how you want to play against Naja, but now this is dumb. Okay, he juked into it, but I did a little bit too early. I have incredible sustain, and he wasted all of his mana, so I get the rock for free. I could have landed my sash, and that's, if I land my sash, he dies. He played that very well. I will give him that. But yeah, the best way you can support me is just by hanging out with me on the channel. I'm pushing for 4K watch hours right now, so just hang out with me. Okay, is this not enjoyable? I'm gonna be doing a lot of tryhard content, because I've done YouTube for a year and a fourth of a year now, and I've done it entirely for fun, obviously. Like, I haven't made a single cent off of doing this. But I would like to grow the channel. So I think I am gonna actually, you know, let's do this for pressure. There we go. Oh, 1 pixel. I've done it for fun, but I'd like to grow the channel a bit and see where it can go. And you know, I'd say I'm an above average player when it comes to Smite Duel, but I'm not an incredible player. So I think to really grow out the channel more, the #1 thing I should do, there's a few things I should do, and I should be fully transparent with you guys. Like, one is just I think the 3 things that all of the big content creators have is, 1, they're all really good at the game. Like, all of them are top tier players, and there's no arguing that, correct? 2 is they all interact and do stuff with fans a lot, which I do want to start doing. I'm going to start fixing my Discord and whatnot. And then, 3 is just consistency, which I think I'm a very consistent content creator, so I think I have that part down, but I think starting with just improving at the game. He doesn't have beads. I wish I would have put the point into my ult before that. My ult's hitting hard here. I am a level up on him. Ulting him just for pressure that I want this rock. If he stays, I can kill him. No, he's backing. Gonna ring toss that so my minions kill it while I get this. And I'm going to stand, hopefully in range, to hit the rock and get the minion gold here. Which I did do. Nice, I got 42 gold for minions there. Step 1 is just improving at the game. I need to go from being an above average player to being a really good player, so that's step 1 in my opinion, and I'm just trying to be fully transparent with you guys. And I always give this advice to people who ask me how to get better at the game, and I always say choose one character and get really good at the character. And to an extent, I've done that. I'm a really good Bastet, I'm a really good Hera, I'm a very competent Naja. I say as I miss the ring toss. Okay, not to play. He has no beads now, and I have ult. I have really good sustain on my 2. Oh, I can't be missing that. Sustain with my 2. It's only 80 a healer right now because I am leveling my 3 for damage instead of my 2 for sustain. Maybe that's not the correct play. Let's see what I can do here. If I can just proxy him, that's more than fine with me. Proxy him back, get back in time with red with an extra wave. I always give the advice that, come on Scepter, that you should pick one god and get really good at it. To an extent I am, like I said, I'm a good Bastet, I'm a good Hera, I'm a competent Naja, and I'm an alright Tsukiyomi. But, obviously I haven't shown myself, like, proven myself, right? Like, I'm not known in the community, and usually people get known from being either really good or really toxic, and I don't want to go the toxic route, so I want to get really good, and a good starting point is just by getting very, very high rank and beating very high level players with one god, so I'm going to really try to improve on Naja, because he's going to be my choice of god. Can I get this? No, but he is just dead here. Yeah, he's dead. Trading your life for a red buff, definitely not worth it. He died there, by the way, because you never want to get stuck between a Naja and one other entity that can eat a ring toss, because my ring toss has like, I think 8 bounces, and it hit the rock 4 times and him 4 times. Well, that's not true, because, no, the red buff died, I think, so it hit him like 3 times minimum. So 3 ring tosses plus the sash and an ult, and the ring toss shreds protections. It just means that you're gonna get destroyed, and that's exactly what happened there, but I want to get really, really good on Naja as my choice of character, and I'm just going to try to really climb ranks, try to get into matches against really high-level players, and just go from there. I think that's a really good mentality to have, and a really good starting point of growing the channel, because I have done it for a hobby, and I still do it because it's fun, but I do really want to focus on growing the channel, just for a, you know, not a success standpoint, but I just want the channel to grow. I don't know how to explain my thought process on why I want it to grow. You know, I've met a lot of really cool people through YouTube and Smite, and that's always like a positive thing. He has beads. Let's get his beads. It'd be cool to meet more people. through the channel, which is nice. Obviously, like monetizing it would also be nice. And then just like a sense of like a wide community would be just great in general. And obviously there's like a element of self-success and like the want to feel more like the success at what I'm doing. So I do think that growing the channel is a great mentality point. But yeah, I just wanted to get all that off my chest. So I do want to really grow the channel, and I wanted to explain that to you. He went Stormseeker, which is kind of crazy. And I'm fully transparent with everyone that watches the videos. I don't really keep much a secret, I don't think. I'm more than fine with just scaling here. I just want this rock. If I can ring toss or ring bounce him and the rock and then the sash, he has no beads, so he will feel really bad about that. Okay, unfortunately he stayed just out of range. I think he did juke the ring toss. Perfect. I'm kind of shocked that a ring bounce hit. The slow on Xbalanque is actually really strong against melee characters, so I do need to keep that in mind. But I don't think there's really counterplay into it because I have to like sash in, and then if he beats it in the twos, I don't think I win the auto attack trade. Maybe with crit I do. We'll see. I might go some crit this game because I think forcing Xbalanque into a second defensive item is really good for me. Because he's just going to hit less, and then once I scale harder, I guarantee one-shot him, and he has low kill potential because he's double defense. I'd love to get some pressure here. Good dash. This guy is very good at avoiding abilities. He avoids a lot of my ring tosses, and he's been avoiding a lot of sashes. I've also just been missing a lot of them. Like that one. Kind of shocked that one actually missed. Okay, that went almost perfect. I would have liked... Wow. He just ratted that. I don't think that was worth it because he loses his tower now. Trading tower for a red buff when you're playing defensive is never going to be worth it. I'm probably not going to get it right now, but I'm going to get poke on it, and then the next minion wave is going to get it. Yeah, like he has to back here, and my next minion wave is going to take it. So he traded red buff for... Just kind of delays back for my minion wave. He traded red buff for his tower, which means that Bull Demon's open, and he's going to have to play 10 times more defensive now. So I really think that was the incorrect play for him. So we'll try to take advantage of that. His beads, I have no idea when his beads are coming up. That has always been my #1 issue on Ne Zha, is just me keeping track of my opponent's beads. I just forget the beads timing, like the beads timer, all the time. Which is a pretty big thing. You should always try to remember the beads timers when you play Ne Zha. I kind of want to go into crit here. Just rip a full death bringer. It's not, I think it's definitely good. He did get the Bull Demon, which is good for him. This guy's a very ratty playstyle, just trying to sneak stuff. That is definitely good for him. I'd love to get his beads down, so I'm kind of just going to hold the minion wave here. I will get the minion gold from here, but he will not without leaving his Phoenix. And his game plan is probably to get Bull Demon and then Senator Phoenix, so if I do this, he has to leave his Phoenix to get farm. So I'm more than down to just sit right here and get all the gold while he does not. He's coming up, so can we get the beads? Uh oh. Okay, that was on me. Sometimes you do need to not be predictable. Like, if you always just sash and then don't ult, they're gonna learn, and like a good player is gonna be like, oh, I don't have to beat this because he's not actually committing. So sometimes you do have to throw that in there. That's not what I did. I just messed up. I'll be honest. He does have no beads now though, and we have 40% cooldown, so our ult will be coming back up. We have sustain with our 2, and our ult comes up in 14. He's going for tower poke with his 1 active, which means he's gonna lose a lot of mana. I'd like to get him off the tower. I missed. We're gonna proxy this wave. If he stays on the tower, he dies and loses a lot of Phoenix poke, so his little rat play was worth nothing. If that's what happens here. He has no beads, keep that in mind. Okay, I can't be missing that. Down to just take that and heal up again. I'm shocked that one didn't hit. And he's out of mana with no beads, so he is in danger here. Best case is he overjukes here. Which is exactly what he's doing. Yeah, this is going exactly how we want it. He's going to overjuke again, just going to hold it, and he's dead. When you play against overjuking players, just let them kill themselves. Like, that's exactly what they're going to do. Like, this guy would have had... I mean, for one, he's out of position, no mana, no beads. He just played very poorly there. But when they overjuke, they're just going to sit there and use all of their time walking back and forth, so... they'll eventually just kill themselves. All you have to do is be patient, and then sometimes just hold your ability for 1 extra second, and instead of trying to track them when they backtrack, just look out. Like, they're gonna walk forward, they're gonna step back, walk, step back, walk, step back, walk. When they step back, just aim in front of them like they're gonna try to walk forward again. So just sit there and wait. Overjuking players. Overjuking is always a big issue for players that do that. Get this Deathbringer. And then we'll get the Serrated as well for Pen. Last item, we could go Heartseeker, we could go Transcendence, we could go Crusher, we could go Beatstick. We could go a second crit item if he doesn't get Spectral. No Spectral against a double crit Nausea is like a death sentence. I feel like I should get a Deathbringer more often on Nausea though. I feel like it's just such a good item. 20% passive with my 2, and Deathbringer is what, 30%, 50% crit? And my ult is like incredible. And just get the beads down. This is literally perfect. So now he's gonna have no beads to contest the Fire Giant. I'd love to honestly just ult him and make him back and then run to Bull Demon, because with this Deathbringer I have really good Bull Demon kill. Like Bull Demon Shred. That was the word I'm looking for, not kill. Nausea is one of the best late game gods in the game, so just out of range. Let's get his dash down. Okay, he's gonna be in danger. I'm gonna pull this and make him walk up now. He has no beads. I could honestly go beads for the 2 in the ult, because ult can be really annoying for me. Okay, we're gonna bring him to it. Double bounce the Bull Demon and him for damage. Terrific. He has no beads, so just ult. Now the 2 is slowing me, could be an issue here. Okay. Give a little giggle for him being a rat. That was a crit of 635. I missed a sash there, but he missed like a million autos, and me double bouncing the ring off of him and the Bull Demon is really big. Stepping up when you have no beads against the Nausea is never a good idea. Against the late game Nausea. Early and mid game you can bully him a lot in a lot of matchups, but in a matchup when you're 2 levels behind, just when you don't have beads, just sit back. You're gonna just die. I honestly might be able to do something again. I kind of want to bait him to come forward. I missed, unfortunately. He dashed in. He doesn't have beads again. Once again, if you don't have beads against a Nausea, just sit and wait. There's no reason to walk up like that. Like, I still have 700 HP. My ult will hit you for a solid 800 damage. Minimum. At this point. So unless you can beat me, unless I'm so weak that you can beat me with half your health bar, just when you don't have beads, sit back. Nausea can be a very oppressive character sometimes, though. I've lost to a lot of really good Nauseas. I mean, to be honest, there's not really that many good Nauseas. But, like, when you face someone like Dino, or, there's another really good Nausea player, them 2 in specific are the ones that come to mind. When you face Nauseas like them 2 that are really good, this character can feel very oppressive. We do have 4K. We're gonna go a second crit item here. I'm gonna get a... I honestly might get a Sprute. Okay, both relics hit a 500 pot. Because if I miss my sash, if I miss my sash and he decides to dash in, I can guarantee my ult with my 2, and I don't think this guy's gonna beads on time if I rip a random ult. So, plus, even if I do, I can sprint and run away. Oh yeah, this guy buys wards everywhere. We want to get his beads down. That was a crit for almost 1600 damage, by the way. I would love to get his beads down. Minions will take care of that. We're like 3k up almost, so looking mighty fine. Alright, we will take that as a win. Get his beads. Literally perfect. All I wanted was his beads there. The 2 does give auto attack speed, so keep that in mind. Does Boomerang give auto attack speed? Is that why I'm at 1.62? It has to. None of my other items give auto attack speed, and I'm smacking fast. Okay, if I know one thing right now, it's that I'm smacking fast. I want to back, but this guy is a little rat, so he's probably just gonna try to sneak the Bull Demon. And I want to preface, me saying someone's playing ratty does not mean they're playing poorly. It's just like rat. When you play like you can play like a rat and it'd be the correct play. It's just still ratty. I'm just gonna pull this. Yeah, my damage on Bull Demon is really good with double crit, with Deathbringer and Boomerang. These 2 ways of playing this are going Surrit or Spectral, and then hoping his, late game Xiblanque passive really carries him. I missed. Oof. Good juke. I think I should take care of that. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Why am I that slow? Even with Breastplate or Regrowth, I am so slow. Okay. Unfortunate. My ult's coming up and he has no beads. But me missing that ring toss means that my healing's gonna be a lot worse. I'd love to hit him and this rock. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. With my passive not stuck up though, it's a little hard. He has no beads. Ooh, that was like a pixel away. And that's the game. Yep, he walked up with no beads, no mana. He's just dead. I don't really know what his game plan was there. He has no beads, no mana, and he's up at my Phoenix line or my tower line. Like, I know I'm low, but you have no beads, no mana. If I have 100 mana, you die. I mean, I guess it's 150, right? But that is going to be game. Nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for the tryhard content that's going to be coming in Conquest and in Duel specifically. But nonetheless, have an amazing rest of your night. 900 damage off my ult, by the way. Peace. Your face and you bleed. No one even comes out, 'cause you just left with ease.